I'm Della Cruz. Today we are putting the spotlight on a brand new group in Metuchen. They're called Brainy Babes in Business. Don't you love that name? They connect for local support and collaboration. Tracy Gherkins is co-owner of Big G Movers. She founded this group. Tina Comiskey is the owner of Brainy Kids Yoga. Sarah Teddy is the food pantry coordinator at the First Presbyterian Church of Metuchen, and it's good to have all three of you ladies here in our studios. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. As do you.
Thank you. Let's start with you, Tracy. Tell me all about Big G Movers, because we met in downtown Metuchen, and she was telling me about the company and her causes.
That's right. We met accidentally on purpose, I like
Exactly.
to think. So Big G Movers is a moving business that my husband and I started almost 6 years ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Locally owned, fully licensed and insured moving company. We have amazing guys that work for us every day and do the hard physical labor on the trucks.
How many guys do you have working for you?
Oh boy, in the summer when all trucks are rolling, could be up to 14, 15, 16 guys on a crazy summer day.
Wow.
But yeah, we have 4 trucks, and we have been just really blessed with amazing customers who can't wait to leave us amazing reviews, and so our business has continued to grow. It's really been me behind the scenes and my husband mostly up front running the business full time until very recently. I've been in education for the past 25 years.
Congratulations on that too.
Thank you. I just officially retired. My husband and I made the decision to close that chapter and have me come all in on the business with him full time. And so that's sort of what led me to starting this group, the Brainy Babes in Business.
Where did that name come from?
Well, Metuchen, known as the Brainy Babes, well, you know, because. And just being in the helping profession my whole life, I needed to, I guess, find a way to fill that void that's been just who I am for so long.
And give back.
And give back. And so I wanted to find a way that was a no pressure way for women to connect without monetary responsibility or time commitments. We're all busy. Moms, wives, running businesses, students, too many hats to wear to make, you know, you have to attend X amount of meetings and come to this many events. So what better way than, you know, a Facebook group to come when it's convenient for you. And so
Tina, let's talk about your business too and how you got involved.
Thank you. To piggyback on the Brainy Babes, I chose the name Brainy Kids Yoga because Metuchen is the Brainy Borough. So I wanted it to be connected to the community in some way. And by trade, I'm a physical education teacher, so yoga has always been something that's been integrated into my life.
You're a phys ed teacher in schools?
In schools, yes,
How long?
Public schools, 15 years.
Oh, what district?
Yeah, Passaic.
Very nice.
Whoop, whoop, Passaic. Shout out to them. Love that town. But yeah, when I had my kids, I was looking for something to do with them, to have yoga. I wanted to get them involved in something that was bigger than themselves. Organized sports are wonderful, I'm all for that. But I wanted something low-key, something that they could be connected to the community, mind, body, and spirit. And I was my best friend and my business partner, Amanda Aguirre. She has 2 daughters too, and she's a stay-at-home mom. And once our children got a little bit older, we said, you know what, there's nothing around here for kids to do for yoga. There is now, which is amazing. It's like popping up everywhere, which we love.
And how do kids love it?
Oh, they love it. They have an awesome time. And yeah, I just wanted to teach them some core values of life, like, I don't know, what am I trying to say?
Peace begins with
Peace begins with me. Yeah, like resilience, mind, body, and spirit connection, physical activity. I wanted them to stay active and just give back to the community, and that's the yogic spirit.
What is it they say about idle minds? So it's a good thing to keep them active and busy.
That is very good.
Sarah, what about you with the food pantry?
I started working at the First Presbyterian Church of Metuchen last September in the food pantry. In my previous life, I worked in healthcare, in marketing.
For how long?
About 15 years.
Congratulations to you too.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually left my job and I cared for my mom who had cancer. I was her primary caregiver until she passed away 2 Junes ago. And I really wanted to find a way to get myself working again, and the best way to heal is to give back.
Exactly.
That's how I was raised.
How did you wind up with this food pantry?
It was actually like you two meeting. It was completely serendipitous. I had never even heard of it, and a lot of people in Metuchen don't know that there's a food pantry. And we really, I think more and more we're bringing more awareness to the community that there's a food pantry and that there's a need.
And because of the fact that a lot of people aren't aware of it, tell us about its mission so people know.
Yeah, so the church actually started the food pantry 15 years ago. It started as a closet, and when people would come in and say, I'm running low on food, they were able to hand out a little bit. Over the years, their congregation built this food pantry larger and larger to serve the need. So it went from people that were close to the church who were having a hard time to people in the town and then people in Edison as well. So they've expanded their mission. They built a store. We have an actual store at the food pantry, which is really cool.
That is cool.
And that's when they brought me in. They said, well, we did all this, now you make it work. And it's been absolutely wonderful. We serve up to 60 families a month. They are able to come, I know.
Exactly, yes.
They're able to come in, and they're from Metuchen and Edison. They're able to come in once a month, and they shop themselves through the food pantry. It restores their dignity.
You know it does.
It's very community. We get to talk to them and hang out. We get a lot of produce, and it's such a great program. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I've never had a job that was this much fun.
See, and that's important.
Yes.
When you love what you do, it's not a job anymore.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Speaking of food, Tracy, this business breakfast that you hold, tell us about that.
Yes, so we just did our first little meet and greet for the Borough Babes in Business. And the point was really just to start to put faces together with the names and the business owners. So I hosted this breakfast at my home, and about 30 women came to the breakfast. Like I said, we were just supposed to sort of meet up and put together the name with the face, but it became so much more than that. People left with just feeling so energized and motivated, supported.
We made new friendships.
It was amazing. The conversations were just so genuine, and everyone left like just excited for what we can do together. So it's not just about, it is about, networking your business, getting supported in your own business, but also how can we help each other's businesses grow in a way that will help the town and the people in the community too. So we wanted to find ways that we as business owners can get together to collaborate on projects that will help us and the people in the community.
Were there all female entrepreneurs?
All female. It's
All babes.
It's all
Girl power.
babes.
Lots of girl chat. Love that.
I think also
it's incredible.
a really amazing thing about the group, unfortunately I wasn't at the breakfast because I was serving in the food pantry, but a lot of these women already know each other, right? Like Tina and I, our children went to preschool together. So we know each other, but we don't know about each other's businesses.
Right.
We know each other as
Right.
moms, and it's so cool to get to know people as business owners and as leaders.
Yeah.
And the group being an online group, there's already over 100 women in the group, and it's nice to say, like, I'm having a problem with my accounting. Does anyone know a great small business accountant? So we're there in that way for each other too. I need print materials. Do any of you girls do that or know someone who does? So we're there for that. But really, I think the bigger vision is how can we get together with our businesses, women in business, giving back.
Speaking of giving back, let's talk about your yoga for a cause. How did that whole thing get started?
Yoga for a cause. I've always wanted to give back in some way and teach my children that we have to pay rent on this earth. Our rent is service.
That's a good way to put that. Pay rent on this earth. Let's
We
remember
do.
that.
We all don't live here for free, so we've got to do something to help each other. So I was just strolling through Instagram randomly looking for a big, beautiful open space to hold some sort of event. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I wanted something to do to give back. That's where I came across Tracy.
Randomly, not
randomly. Not randomly. And
You get a lot of randoms in your life, don't you?
She's super random. And she was in this beautiful space. So I said, where are you? I love this space, and what do you do? And she's like, I'm actually in the food pantry.
Right, which I had like nothing to do with.
And so a mover, a yogi, and a food pantry maven. And
This is great.
I'm like, we got to do something. We have to get together and give back to the community. How about we hold a yoga event for donations? People bring donations to the food bank, and Tracy and her team will help gather all the donations and move them to where they need to be. So Yoga for a Cause was conceived, and we had close
Very
to
successful. I think
50
Sarah
people.
has, right?
Yeah,
all the
we had
numbers?
about
A
15
lot.
families, which was about 50 people. We made $450
Wow.
for the food pantry, which is a huge win for us. That's not money that we were depending on.
Yeah,
A lot of our
amazing.
donations and a lot of the money that we get for the food pantry comes from the congregants. And one of the things that you're worried about all the time is donor fatigue. You
Yeah.
don't want to keep asking and asking and asking. So this was so wonderful, and I think a lot of the people who came didn't even know that we had a food pantry. So
They didn't. I didn't. I know I didn't. And it was really good for all the families and the communities to get together and do something together for a worthy cause.
And that's not all you all have done to give back to the community. We're going to talk more about that as soon as we come back here on Spotlight New Jersey, so stay with us. Don't you love what you're hearing so far?
News 12 New Jersey's Time and Temperature is brought to you by the law offices of Peter N. Davis, representing accident victims for the past 30 years.
A little busy these days? News 12 can make your life easier. Sign up for alerts with the News 12 app and see New Jersey news come to you while you get through the day. The News 12 app does all the work, alerting you to severe weather approaching your neighborhood and traffic problems on the roads you travel. Sign up for News 12 alerts today and then relax. Your New Jersey news will come to you. News 12 New Jersey, around New Jersey, around the clock. Cheddar, the newest way to get the latest tech news and business updates.
Spotify and Apple
Only on News 12. The Cheddar Biz and Tech Report is information about the products and services you use. Cheddar Biz and Tech Report, mornings and afternoons. Only on News 12. Get to know Carissa Lawson.
We are here for you this morning.
Check you out.
What a workout!
I've just been veganized.
Talk about Jersey Proud.
Carissa Lawson, mornings on News 12 New Jersey. Get to know James Gregorio.
Get up, kids. You're going to school here.
I remember it was actually running over snow on the beach.
Man up here. I don't see anyone out there. Talk about hyper-local.
James Gregorio, mornings on News 12 New Jersey. Get to know Christina Bear.
Can we shave like a News 12 in there?
Give me a word base.
Okay, so just get in there. So flip it. Am I hired? I am not going to quit my day job. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Christina Bear, mornings on News 12 New Jersey. Get to know Don Smith.
What a beautiful ride it is here on 70.
Oh, God! I feel like socks in a dryer!
Oh, that's hot, man. Woo! There you go. Look at that. Beautiful.
Huh? Yeah. Devils, hockey, pirate, basketball, Jets football.
Don Smith, mornings on News 12 New Jersey.
Safety. It's always on your mind. What's happening on my street? What do I need to keep an eye out for? It's your family, and you want them to be safe. In their schools, in the neighborhood, at home. New Jersey's a great place to live. But there are safety concerns you need to be aware of. And they're always changing. Gangs, guns, theft, scams. How will you know how to stay safe? We'll tell you.
Thank you very much for joining us. We are putting the spotlight on Brainy Borough Babes in Business. I can't help it. I love that name. Tracy Gherkins is co-owner of Big G Movers. She founded this group in Metuchen. Tina Comiskey is the owner of Brainy Kids Yoga. Sarah Teddy is the food pantry coordinator at the First Presbyterian Church of Metuchen. And you all had a big project involving a piano.
We did. This actually did not come out of the Brainy Borough Babes group. This started out of a different Metuchen group run by another Borough Babe, Lynn Fitzgerald. She's a realtor in town. So a fellow Metuchenite, Kunhan Lee, had posted this video in that group of this homeless man out, I believe it was Sarasota, Florida. It was a video there where the town had placed like 7 different community pianos about the town, and this homeless man was sitting there playing this beautiful song. Someone caught it on video, and the video went viral. So his whole life changed. He ended up getting a record deal, and it was this amazing story, amazing. And so Kunhan Lee had posted that video in the town group, can we do this, guys? What do you think? And so Isaac Kremer, who is the executive director of the Metuchen Downtown Alliance, had reached out to me as Big G Movers.
And feel free to talk to the video as you see it rolling.
Right, so there we were asked to, move the donated pianos into town, which we donated our services to do that. It was so fun. We got all of our families and kids involved. So nice to see the kids be able to see like idea to conception, have that whole project come out. We rolled it out in front of Kai's. Kai's is owned by Colleen Hansen, another babe in the business group.
Where I hold my yoga.
She holds her yoga there. So the piano was rolled out, as you can see, right in front of Kai's recently, and it's just been amazing. Well received by the community. People sit, play, people drink their coffee and listen, and it was just super fun project to be involved in.
And this gentleman, is he the one who went on to get the record deal?
No.
Okay, just want to be sure.
He should get one.
But he should. He was amazing. People just love it, and you'll see it pop up, on Facebook. People are sending it out there. It was really fun.
What did it feel like to take part in something of that magnitude?
It's honestly hard to describe. It's hard to describe. Just being able to get involved in these ways. Even
just
at
being
the
able to
yoga
come up with an
event,
idea
right.
and have the connections with people in the community to make the idea a reality.
We
is
were
amazing.
saying even at the last event, like if we could just bottle up this feeling and
Yes.
just get it out there to the world.
The passion, the excitement,
Right.
but you're amazing. You're like the fairy godmother of this all. She's truly.
What a compliment.
She is
It's
truly
so sweet.
She brought us all together.
She's amazing.
It's just like being the connector of the pieces that is my way, I guess, of just trying to give back.
What attracted you all to her? Did you see something in her aura?
Just look. I don't know. It's just something.
I knew about Big G Movers because I knew people who use them and swore by them. And then Tracy reached out to me December with an organization called Move for Hunger, which is such a no-brainer. When you're moving, if the moving company is involved with Move for Hunger, they will pack up your pantry and deliver it to a food pantry from your home.
Yeah.
So all the food that you throw out normally when you're moving, Big G will bring to our food pantry.
What a great idea.
It's
What made you all think of that?
What?
amazing.
No,
I
it's
just
a
sort of-
national organization.
Move for
And
Hunger is a New Jersey-based organization. Actually, they're amazing.
How did you find out about them?
I stumbled across it accidentally.
As you
Social
always
media,
do.
right? Accidentally. Nothing is an accident. But yeah, I stumbled across. I started reading into what they do, and I was like, "Sign me up! This is amazing." So that's what we do. We offer to all of our customers, one less box to pack. Don't throw it out. As part of your move, free of charge, we'll bring it over to the pantry. So that's how I found Sarah. Just who can I sort of sponsor? And I came across the pantry and Sarah. She found me, and we found each other.
Nothing is an accident.
Nothing is an accident.
Tell me about your respective families. Now, we've seen pictures of yours. Tell me about them.
We are a blended family, 6 kids in all. They're our world, truly. Like everything that we do for them. I hope that what they're learning from us is more than anything they'll learn in any.
And as you said, your family gives back. They work with you.
We do. They're right there with us. They are there with us at the fair. They help, make baskets at Easter time for the food pantry.
They're amazing.
They're there, helping with the yoga event. It's really important for us that
So
they
this is
get
not
involved.
a token gesture on your family's part. They really understand what others are going through.
That's right.
And that's partly the reason why I wanted to get involved with the yoga too, because I wanted to teach my children that there's something bigger than just them. And they do need to give back, and we are a community, and we just help each other out. And the Yoga for a Cause, I hope it's going to be an ongoing thing, because we had a really great time. We made lots of money for the food pantry, lots of donations.
All of our kids were there.
And our kids are learning.
We ran a little bake sale at the yoga event. The kids are back there, pricing all the items
Pricing, I love it.
Yours were pricing. Mine were eating.
Yeah, mine were eating too.
So you had taste testers and financial people. Okay.
That's right. They were helping
lot
get
of
people
sugared up
registered
children
and
at the
excited.
end.
Yeah.
Getting
It was
back to
amazing.
children, I just wanted to make a point that my partner, Amanda Aguirre, she's in the local schools doing yoga. And that's where you really need to get them young. She goes to kindergarten, she goes to daycare centers, she goes to preschools. And if we can all just get children into the yogic spirit, mind, body, keep teaching them breathing techniques, coping mechanisms, resilience, I
So
mean,
important.
we can
Starting
create
them
a
young.
world of peace.
Speaking of tools, social media helps you all get the word out. So
Hey,
where
it's
should
the
people
best.
go to find the information about everything you've been talking about?
We are all over Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
All of our businesses have websites.
Yeah, we have we obviously have the First Presbyterian Church website, and we also have a FPC Food Pantry Facebook page. So that's where I post about our needs. Sometimes we run out of milk, or we run out of certain items.
Jelly.
So I'll just
Peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly, and I'll post that up on our Facebook
And
page,
your
and
site?
And people will just bring the items in. So.
And you know, Sarah, put that word out there. There are so many people in New Jersey who want to give, who want to do something.
That's true. So yeah, we have 800,000 people in Middlesex County, and 9.6% of them are facing food insecurity. So just in Metuchen and Edison, we can't even meet the need. Our clients have to actually get to the food pantry. We don't provide transportation, and that's a barrier to even more people that we could be reaching.
There may be somebody out there who
I
can
was
help
thinking
with
the
that.
same
You never
thing.
know.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Transportation is something that we're always looking for. The Edison Senior Center and the Metuchen Seniors are so good to us to drive people around. We get all of our donations of YMCA of Metuchen, Edison, Big G Movers.
The schools even.
The Campbell
get
School, the
involved.
elementary school,
Yeah.
Edgar School.
Right.
And we've had the YMCA of Metuchen on our program. I believe it was the YMCA a few years ago.
They run food drives
When
for
we were
us.
talking about the Chamber of Commerce.
So
Right.
many food drives for us, and we get so much food from them. So
Yeah, the Y's the best.
So many ways that people can give.
absolutely, yeah.
This is great. We have a little more we need to talk about here on Spotlight New Jersey as we continue in just a moment, so we'll be right back.
Safety. It's always on your mind. What's happening on my street? What do I need to keep an eye out for? It's your family, and you want them to be safe. In their schools, in the neighborhood, at home. New Jersey's a great place to live. But there are safety concerns you need to be aware of. And they're always changing. Gangs, guns, theft, scams. How will you know how to stay safe? We'll tell you.
Cheddar, the newest way to get the latest tech news and business updates.
Spotify and Apple
Only on News 12.
Cheddar on News 12.
The Cheddar Biz and Tech Reports is information about the products and services you use. Cheddar Biz and Tech Report, mornings and afternoons. Only on News 12. Get to know Christina Bear.
Can we shave like a News 12 in there?
Give me a word base.
Okay, so just get in there. So flip it. Am I hired? I am not going to quit my day job. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Christina Bear, mornings on News 12 New Jersey. Get to know Don Smith.
What a beautiful ride it is here on 70.
Oh, God! I feel like socks in a dryer!
Oh, that's hot, man. Woo! Hey, look at that. Beautiful.
Huh? Yeah.
Devils, hockey, pirate, basketball, just football.
Don Smith, mornings on News 12 New Jersey. A little busy these days? News 12 can make your life easier. Sign up for alerts with the News 12 app and see New Jersey news come to you while you get through the day. The News 12 app does all the work, alerting you to severe weather approaching your neighborhood and traffic problems on the roads you travel. Sign up for News 12 alerts today and then relax. Your New Jersey news will come to you. News 12 New Jersey, around the clock. Get to know Carissa Lawson.
We are here for you this morning.
Check you out.
What a workout!
I've just been veganized.
Talk about Jersey proud.
Carissa Lawson, mornings on News 12 New Jersey. Get to know James Gregorio.
Get up, kids. You're going to school here.
I remember it was actually running over snow on the beach.
Man up here. I don't see anyone out there. Talk about hyper-local.
James Gregorio, mornings on News 12 New Jersey. This is News 12 New Jersey. Around New Jersey, around the clock.
We are back with my guests with the group Brainy Borough Babes in Business, Tracy, Tina, and Sarah. And ladies, what would you all like to say to close?
I think we really just want to end by saying we just all feel so blessed to have found each other and to have found all of these incredible people in our community, the women, the people that live there. Everyone has just been amazing, such a big part of all of our businesses, but also all of the things that go on in this incredible town we're lucky enough to
What a
live
wonderful
in.
town to live in.
Metuchen, I love it. It's my heart. Yeah, I'm so grateful. My heart is filled with all of the generosity, the support, the kindness that everyone has shown, and I look forward to doing more charity events for our town together and with everyone else.
It just feels so good. It feels really, really good to meet so many people and just find out what kind of heart they have. It's amazing.
I think it's by doing these things that sort of allow us these random, not random opportunities to just keep going, to just be open to seeing what comes of us, this group, the business.
Who knows what new ideas
That's
Tracy
right.
will
Yes, she's our fearless leader. We love her.
You just have to jump sometimes.
Yeah.
Well put. I love it. And of course, you have to see this lovely audience who came with them today, these very supportive people. As we take a look here in our studio, you can find out more about the Brainy Borough Babes in Business on news12.com. Click on Top Stories, Features, then scroll down to Spotlight New Jersey. The show will also be posted on my Facebook page for all to watch and enjoy. And everybody over there, wave. We want to see your close-ups.
Nice.